what's up? We're back, walking and talking, episode 32, and as you can see, the weather has improved. It is gorgeous out today, blue skies, sun, warm, nice cool breeze to keep the bugs away. It is good to be back. And since today is a really good day, I figured why not jump into the internet's favorite controversies and give you a baseline of where I stand on some of the most perennially thorny issues challenging the internet today. Starting with the obvious one, GIF versus GIF. And the answer is, it's GIF. Graphics are GIF, peanut butter is GIF. I don't care what the creator says, regardless of how he feels about GIF and GIF. I think it's kind of dumb, but GIF is what it is, and that's what I call it, and I don't apologize for calling it GIF. So, now that that's established, next, is a hot dog and a hamburger a sandwich? And the answer is yes on both. Well, some will disagree and say a hot dog is a hot dog, a hamburger is a hamburger. If you look at the McDonald's website, what does it say? Sandwich only and meal, when we're talking about the infamous, and I would say the most famous hamburger in the world, the Big Mac. While the double quarter pounder and Whopper and the rest of those are probably similarly famous, I think the Big Mac takes it. But either way, it is a sandwich. And think about it this way: if you don't think a burger is a sandwich, is a chicken sandwich a sandwich? Because then it's just then you're getting into all sorts of weird. But I really think burgers, definitely a sandwich. Hot dogs, by definition, are a sandwich. Because what would you call a hot bologna sandwich on a hoagie roll, which is effectively a supersized hot dog roll? Would you call it a hot dog? No, you'd call it a sandwich. I know some people get weird about calling it a sandwich because it's not technically sliced meat, but when you put portobello, when you make like a vegetarian sub, there's no sliced meat on that. There's a full mushroom, or there's peppers. And also, people call sausage and peppers a sandwich. So what's the difference between sausage and peppers and a fully loaded hot dog? It's got about the same ingredients arranged in the same way. A hot dog and a hamburger are freaking sandwiches. End of it. Next, let's talk about toilet paper. Get into the bathroom portion of this show. So toilet paper, there's two major schools of thought. Some people who like to roll the toilet paper over the top so it comes away from the wall. Some people like to tuck the toilet paper behind so it comes out underneath the roll. I don't think there is a right way or wrong way. I think if you have dogs or cats who like to go nee 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 nee, you can do it whatever way you want. Because I can't imagine how frustrating it is to come home and find your toilet paper all over the place because your cat decided to go brrr and unwind your toilet paper. So, as far as toilet paper over or under, personal preference. With all these are just my opinions and personal preferences, so obviously take it with a grain of salt. But, whatever. Next, are you naked when you have just socks on? And I'm gonna add to that, are you naked when you just have a hat on? And the answer is yes. Naked just implies you have no clothes between your neck and your knees. I'm not including stuff like garters, pantyhose, stuff like that, because that's a whole different issue. But if you're wearing underwear and no top, you're topless. If you're wearing no underwear, no pants, and a shirt, you're bottomless or pantsless. The only time you're naked is if you don't have any clothes between your neck and your knees. So you can wear socks, you can wear a hat, and you can still be naked. So be naked and enjoy life. Next, let's go with the, I don't even think this is an argument. And it's meat on top or underneath for a taco. And I think the answer, or sorry, cheese on top or underneath for a taco. And I think there's only one true answer. And that answer is cheese always goes on top. Cheese is designed to melt through the meat, regardless of whether it's a burger, a taco, or whatever. Unless you're making something like a quesarito, I don't think cheese ever belongs underneath the meat, because heat rises to melt the cheese, and so you get the meltiest, best cheese when your cheese is on top. Done. Story answered. And then last but not least, I guess this isn't that controversial, but socks and sandals. I don't think socks and sandals should be a thing. Everybody has their own preference. I understand why some people do wear socks and sandals. I think it's still weird because if you're wearing sandals, the goal is to have the most open, free experience aside from just wearing nothing. If you put on socks, you're effectively trying to turn a sandal into a shoe because you're wrapping your foot in a very warm little blanket. And so I don't understand why you'd wear socks and sandals and not just wear shoes or socks and shoes, because effectively it's the same thing. You get more protection. If you have slip-on shoes, what's the difference? It's just as easy and convenient. I don't understand the socks and sandals thing. Because also, if you're wearing white socks, which most people wear white socks, your socks are gonna look gross real quick. They're gonna be brown. They're gonna look like you walked through mud. I don't know. That one I'm not on board with. But again, it's your life. Live it as best as possible, because we only got one. It's fun. So with that, that's my take on most of the internet controversies. If you have another internet controversy you want me to weigh in on, leave it in the comments. If you have a different opinion than mine on any of these controversies, leave it in the comments. Thank you all for joining me. This has been Walking and Talking, episode 32. Today is a beautiful day. I'm gonna go enjoy it. Hopefully your day is beautiful too and you enjoy it. I will catch you all later. Peace. Bye.